Hi guys, I had planned on making a video today about my thoughts on magic, but I've actually got quite a bad cold and I'm feeling quite tired. I just wasn't really in the mood for facing the camera and, thinking on the spot for any length of time. So I'm going to do that video later in the week instead and do a quick tarot video for you instead. So the card I've drawn today is the Four of Swords. And one of the main things that comes to mind for me when I draw this card is regrouping. I've been thinking about the Suit of Swords a lot recently because while we all have, we tend to have, at least in the beginning of our tarot journey, or perhaps all the way along, I don't know because it's only been a year for me so far, but I definitely still have problem cards. It's because they are becoming fewer and fewer for me, and I would say that I have a very good working relationship with all 78 cards at this point. But inevitably there are still cards that I feel less comfortable with, and ones that I'm completely 100% on board with. But the Suit of Swords in general is one that, it's not even so much the individual cards that I have issues with, but it's more the suit as a cohesive whole. How it fits in, how its themes fit in with our lives, and how, the themes of conflict and things like that, how that, fits in, because I don't really like the idea of the Suit of Swords being just all about conflict, or all about the more negative aspects of our lives and our relationship with others. But something I realised about the Suit of Swords is that, for me anyway, it's all about will. And will is the best word that I could come up with. I can't quite think of a better word in the English language, at least, to describe what I mean. But I believe that the word thelema probably sums up this idea better maybe than the word will can, and than we can in the English language. But yeah, so if the swords are all about will for me, the Four of Swords is about sort of taking stock, resting, and sort of preparing for the journey ahead of asserting that will and manifesting that will and moving forward. And the Four of Swords is definitely a time for taking a break from that kind of work. For allowing ourselves a moment of calm and a moment of healing, I suppose, and rest. And definitely a moment of regrouping, allowing our thoughts to settle, allowing our feelings and our will to fully assert itself before we continue to move forward and make decisions. And like all of the fours, I feel that it definitely has, particularly the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, have a feeling of potential for stagnation. There's definitely that feeling that although this is maybe a period where you can take stock and take time out, there are those three swords sort of hanging over the figure, and there is the feeling that this regrouping can't last forever. They're going to have to take up that sword again and move forward, but that this time out is necessary right now.